Alright, so it's Rookie Repairs back at it again. We have a 2.4 Mitsubishi Eclipse. What we're doing today is replacing the valve cover gasket that goes around here. It's all around. Right here I already cleaned it, but as you can see there's oil right here. So it's leaking from right here. And also we will be replacing the spark plugs, which is pretty easy. Just right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's about a few bolts holding this gasket cover right here. 1, 3 in the front, and 3 in the back. So as you can see, there's 3 bolts in the back here, and there's 3 in the back as well. This one right here, this one right here, and the last one is right here, right under this cable. So that one right there. That one right there. So disconnect this wire so you can have access to it. After those, remove those 3. You'll have to remove this 2, this one, and this one. So you pull out the valve cover gasket, and you'll have to disconnect the wires right here. All right, let's go to remove those. So here's the third one in the back. You see I removed this wire. Now you have access to it. Gotta remove this hose right here. All right, so aside from these 2 bolts right here, you have to loosen this one. It's a size 12. Just move this out of the way. This one too. Size 10 as the other ones. Valve covers. The last thing to pull out in order to take out your valve cover gasket is this hose right here. I'm just gonna yank it out from here. If not, just yank it from here. Connects to your manifold. It's right there. Just go ahead and spray it right here. Your WD-40 freezes off whatever you have. So you can loosen the hose a little bit. So now it's coming off. Alright, so it's off now. Alright, so before we pull it out, let's go ahead and remove the spark wires. Just pull it out. So we just have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so basically we have everything out. We just have to remove the spark wires now. Just move it out of the way. As you can see, there's oil right here. As you can see, there's oil. So most likely the spark plugs will have oil. Alright. Luckily we're replacing this, so that's good. Well, that looks bad. It's soaked with oil. That didn't come off. It's supposed to come off. Can't really see that, but as you can see, that one's has even more oil. I'll just go ahead and remove these 2 now. The one here, the other one here. Alright. Alright, so the bolts for this 2, it's a size 10. As you can see, this one is nice and dry. Just gonna pull out the second one. And this one is nice and dry as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull it out now. sure you don't have any loose bolts around. You don't want to drop it in there. All right, I don't know if you're able to see this, but this has oil all over it. This one. And this one has slight oil right here. Let's go ahead and twist it, pull it out. Let's twist, pull out. Same thing. This one was loose. Maybe that's why oil was going in there. But luckily the new cover gasket included the valve cover, and it included this seals for this one. All right, let's go grab a clean towel, dry this out, and clean it. And yeah, let's go ahead and pull out the spark plugs as well. Most likely it's gonna be soaked with oil. So everything's ready. Let's go ahead and pull out the spark plugs now. So I was really struggling to get the spark plugs out. I already loosened them. Used my magnet, for some reason wouldn't pull it out. So I just found an easy way. Let's go ahead and use this. Go ahead and loosen it, of course. Alright, so here's the spark plugs. And the spark plugs sealed. As you can see, this one has oil. This one as well. Alright, let's grab a towel and wipe down there. Get it dry. Alright, so after you wipe down there, let's go ahead and pull out your cover, your valve cover. Alright, so after you pull your valve cover, let's go ahead and remove the gasket. Alright, let's go ahead and wipe that, clean it. So what I'm gonna do on this new one, I'm gonna put some silicone on it. So hopefully that helps. Let's go ahead and line it first. Alright, so there it is. So we're gonna add some silicone on right here slightly. Alright, so I put some silicone underneath right here, all around. Now we just have to let it dry for about 30 minutes. Then it'll be ready to reinstall. But for now, let's go ahead and replace this. This one was the one that had oil right here. Alright, so there you have it. Now you just have to wait for the valve cover to dry. And then we'll replace the valve covers. And then the last thing we'll put is the spark plugs. Alright, so I put silicone underneath. I'm gonna add some right here, all around. Make sure you have gloves on. Let's go all around. Alright, so there you have it. I add it all around. Now I'm just gonna wait for 30 minutes to let that dry. And then it'll be ready to be installed. Alright, rookies, so I let this dry. Let's go ahead and clean this. See if there's any dust or dirt, hair, anything on there. Let's wipe it. once you have that clean, let's go to reinstall it. Alright, so once you align it, just go to hand tighten the bolts first. Make sure this little cover, as you can see, it's covered. Just reinstall it the same way. It's the way you took it out. Alright, after that, just like I said, tighten the bolts by hand. Alright, we just need the last two. The ones over here. Just make sure you don't tighten it all the way. Just tighten it little by little. Go all around. So yeah, just go all around. Don't tighten it all the way. Alright, once you went all around, just go ahead and tighten it with your ratchet. So as you may recall, after you tighten your valve cover, just go ahead and grab a clean towel, enter in your spark plug. Alright, so the old ones, I believe they were bodged, and this time we're going to replace them with some NGK. I'm just going to install them. Alright, let's go with the first one. Let's go ahead and hand tighten it first. Alright, let's go ahead and connect our coils back in. Alright, so we just replaced the spark plugs and the valve cover gasket. We're not going to replace the spark wires or the coils. So I did wipe it down before reinstalling it because it did have oil. Alright, so it's nice and clean now. Just going to reinstall it. Give it a little push, a little wiggle. This one goes like this. Remove those two bolts, 10mm. Just gonna put this back in. Same thing. Give it a little wiggle. And let's go ahead and put the bolts back in. There's two. One on each side. Let's go ahead and hand tighten it first. Alright, so this is really easy. Just remember the long one goes over here, and the short one goes in the middle. So I like to do that so I don't lose any bolts. Once I remove a part, I just put it back in there. Alright, this one as well, the connection goes over here. Our electrical connection is right here. It's gonna go in there. So let's go and put it back. Put the two bolts that's holding it down. All right, let's get the last coil. Same thing, just give it a little wiggle, push it in. That connection goes in there. This one goes in here. All right, so before we install that, let's go ahead and tighten this one. This bolt right here. All right, let's go ahead and tighten those. So it says for this one, it's 10 millimeter. Connector, electrical connection right here. Make sure it clicks in. This 12 millimeter right here. This other one right here. Alright, let's go to the other side. We have everything in here now. Alright, let's go check out the other side. This is where we connect right here. See, it's all the way in now. This bolt here. This one. Alright, let's get to the other side. This hose goes in here. Let's go and push it in. Let's give it a little wiggle. Alright, what else? That's about it. Yep, there you have it. So hopefully we don't have the oil no more. Leaks right here. But we'll wash it and clean it first, so we'll know it's no longer leaking. Alright, so there you have it, rookies. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.